All right, chat. Welcome to Kovacs, the aim trainer program that I use to practice my aimbot. So the game is actually really simple. You input all your mouse sensitivity settings, you choose what FOV you want, and then you're given little mini game modes that you can play to help improve your aim. There's tons of different ones to improve reaction time, improve tracking, improve point shooting, improve sniping, stuff like that. And these game modes are so much fun. And there's little challenges you can do too to grind your way up on leaderboards. But this program is available on Steam. I think it's like 15, 20 bucks. And yeah, there's tons of little different mini games. So that one is Jumbo Tile Frenzy. Tile Frenzy, this is one of the more common ones. It's the exact same thing that I was just playing, but the targets are a little bit smaller. And so you can just free play this for, even if you did this for like 10 minutes before you hop on and play, you'd feel the difference in your accuracy, your snapping, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna show you guys a few of the different like fun little game modes that I like to play. So Tile Frenzy, there's Tile Frenzy Mini, right? This is more for like accurate point shooting. And again, all these settings can be customized. So if you wanted to get rid of this giant white background and use like maybe black colored squares, or maybe even change the texture of the walls, you totally could. All that stuff is customizable. You can make it look however you want to either be more aesthetically pleasing or maybe to give you a little bit of an advantage, right? Obviously stuff that has a higher contrast is gonna be easier to spot and easier to hit. So this is a really great game just for practicing point shooting, being really precisely accurate with your aim. There's also, what's another fun one I can show you guys? Pressure aiming 7 targets. This is one of my favorite ones that I was really getting into a long time ago. Basically, you have all these targets and they're all going to sort of pop in and then fade away, and they'll all come in at different times. And your goal is just to go around and make sure that none of them disappear, right? So what happens is if that one goes up, it'll disappear right when it goes back down. So you want to make sure that doesn't happen, right? You're trying to get as many points as you can. And I think it's 1.5 minutes is how long this mini game lasts for. And so this is 7 targets. It feels like so many more than that, but this is only 7. There's also pressure aiming 10 targets. So this is a really fun one. I like this one a lot. What's another fun one I can show you? Reflex Flick. Reflex Flick Easy. So this is just the easy one, but this target's going to be on screen for a very short period of time. You're just going to have to click it before it goes away. So keep in mind, this is easy. That's how much time you have on easy to flick and aim at it. And that's easy. Let me show you hard, just to give you an idea of how ridiculously hard that is. Not only does the target get smaller, but it stays on screen for, what is that, like less than half a second, a little less than half a second? Like anybody who's ridiculous at this would probably be like just really good at quick. I don't even know how you do that. Ascended tracking. This is a really fun one. So if I just do free play on this one, so you've got these little sort of character looking blobs that will sort of jump randomly back and forth. There's only three on the map at a time. And so once you kill one, it'll respawn at a different location. So they don't follow any specific pattern, but you can see they'll kind of jump back and forth. And your goal is to click and shoot and unload enough imaginary bullets into them to get the kill. I think there's a setting you can put on too to show like a health bar above it if you're into that sort of thing. So the real kicker though, where this gets fun, is if you do challenge mode. I was just doing free play for this entire time, but challenge mode, that gives you a time frame to hit either a certain amount of blocks, be more precisely accurate, stuff like that. So right now I have 30 seconds to click as many of these as I can. Right? You can see the timer at the top of the screen there. Concentrating really hard right now, not gonna lie. Ah, shoot. Okay, so I got a new high score in that one, 147. Not bad, with 96% accuracy. So I think on the original Tile Frenzy, you're actually deducted points if you click and miss. So not only do you want to click as many as you can, but you also want to be accurate. Now, that's nothing crazy. I'm only ranked 5,733. Look at the top scorers in this. Get literally over 100 more tiles, right? I got 1 point for every tile that I clicked. So technically I clicked 147 tiles in 30 seconds. These guys up here are clicking 200 plus tiles in 30 seconds. That's ridiculous. But these little mini games are so fun, right? And it's only 30 seconds, so you can just play it over and over and over again. And I'm telling you, like if you do this for 10 minutes before you go live, it gives you aimbot, literally. Hashtag not sponsored. Some people have asked me before, like what I use to practice my aim or what I use to warm up. And there's plenty of free aim trainers out there, right? Like I said, Kovacs costs like 15, 20 bucks on Steam. But there's a ton of cool little mini games for it. And you don't really want to use any web ones because a lot of times those don't integrate your mouse sensitivity as well, right? If you're playing in a full screen web browser window, sometimes it doesn't scale right with your sensitivity. You can't edit your FOV. The range of games that you get to play isn't as high. And there's free options that definitely compete with this, but this is just what I've always used. There's also 6 Jumbo Tile Frenzy, where instead of having 4 blocks in the screen, you have 6. So obviously you could click a lot more if you were super fast. But if you guys have ever watched like the world record for Tile Frenzy on Kovacs, it's ridiculous what some of these guys are able to do. So I'm going to quit out of that. I'm going to show you guys really quickly, just to blow your minds. Tile Frenzy world record. And I don't know if this will be the actual updated world record, but I know I've heard of this guy huddled before. So who's Aqua? 235. Watch how fast he goes. Not only is he not missing, you can hear the mouse clicks. Pick up a little bit there. Jesus Christ. 235. Kovacs FPS aim trainer. This is the regular Tile Frenzy one, so all the tiles are a little smaller. Oh, and he's even got a hand cam for you. Dude, look at that. Look at how fast his finger's clicking. So you can imagine how good these guys are at games like CSGO, right? That really heavily favor people with, you know, superior aim, really good flicks. Yeah, he's probably using code Henis for his GFuel, dude. And he just found out he literally just got first place with that score, 164.2. So again, the reason it's sort of like a fractional point is because he lost points for the shots that he missed, right? So he fired a total of 193 shots, but he ended up missing, what does that look like? So that's 15. He ended up missing 15 shots. So he was deducted some points. So his accuracy is factored into his final score. Just ridiculous. Crazy fun to watch. So if you guys are looking to improve your aim, try out Kovacs or any other aim trainer. I think Aimtastic is another one that's on Steam that's free. And there's also free ones online. Good luck. Have fun. Get cracked.